Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? Back at it with another stream. Welcome, welcome. Whether you're here live or whether you're watching the VOD, welcome to the Umineko stream. We're gonna go ahead and continuing on with episode 8, Twilight of the Golden Witch. That's right, that's what it's called. My mind drew a blank for a second there, but I got it. Got it. We're good. Now, in case any mishaps happen with the audio, I made sure to click record as well. So if the audio is still a little bit wacky over here on Twitch, that's okay. Just go ahead and follow me over to the YouTube channel. I'll upload the VOD there with the correct audio levels. So it'll be good on that front. Should be. I don't know what's going to happen this chapter, but let's not dilly-dally any longer. Let's just jump right on in. That's the way I like it. Let me hold up. Switch screens. There we go. Perfect. And I think we were left off on this. There we go. My mouse. Behave, please. Alright. I feel like I'm gonna be mumbling a lot of words here because I have a drier than usual mouth. I just had water and it's still dry. Weird. But whatever. I need to make sure the bitrate levels are good so my stream doesn't crash for any weird reason. I did not click. What the hell? Okay, it didn't progress any further anyway. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? The discussions over Bernkastel's reasoning game were getting passionate at each of the tables. Words. At some point, each table had started competing to see which could solve it first. I'm noticing my mic is going a little bit into the red, so let me change the audio of my mic real quick. That should be good. I'm gonna lower the music as well, just a tad. Just to make sure that I am still being heard. Okay. Hopefully that works. If it's too low or too high still, if anyone's in chat, please let me know. Okay, anyway. Battler, hello.
ANGE とERIKAはまだ到着しないのか?
もう来てもいい頃よ。どっちが先に到着するか賭けでもする?
Everything's a bet with you, huh, Bernkastel? A game of sorts?
エリカが遅くなるのはともかく、ANGEもずいぶん遅くなったわね。
Yeah, why would she want to be late,
一体どこの深淵に突き落としてたやら。
Oh God.
失礼ね。ちゃんとソファーに紅茶でくつろいでもらってたわよ。
Oh.
ベルンカステル教の好む紅茶がANGEの口に合うと良いのだがな。
確かにな。
Holy shit, Umineko is actually still very loud. How is that possible? I'm gonna lower it even further. Jesus Christ.
失礼ね。誰の口にだって合うわよ。ERIKAなんか、私の紅茶はポットの最後の一滴からお味噌の壺の底まできれいに舐めとるわよ。
なぜそこで味噌が出てくるのか大いに疑問だぜ。
Do you wanna know? Do you really?
それにしてもERIKAか。あやつとは久しぶりの再会になるな。
Oh, it hasn't been that long. Come on now.
そういえばそうだな。名探偵殿があのベルンカステルのゲームを解くのにどの程度の時間をかけるのか見ものだぜ。
あの子は得意よ、こういうゲームは。多分上から下までを3度も読んだらもう答えを出しちゃうんじゃない？
だろうな。正解を5万円で語るあいつの顔を早く見てやりたいぜ。
いやいや、それどころかあやつのこと。いろいろとへりくつをつけて、バトラー一家以外にも犯行は可能だなどと言いかねんぞ。
だな。むしろ正解よりその自信たっぷりのへりくつが聞きたい気分だ。
Apparently, Battler and Abito were looking forward to their reunion with ERIKA. They had already dueled with ERIKA in 2 separate games. But now, there was no distinction between foes and allies. They truly wanted to welcome her to this party after the show as a friend.
それにしてもちょっと意外な感じ。
何が？
だってあんたがこんなにもあっさりエンジェを解放するなんて。
Making sure that Battler and the others couldn't see her face, Lambda Delta sniggered. Okay.
そんなに意外？
Snickering about, huh? Huh? Not my watch! My mic is still going into the red, I can see it. Oh no!
意外よ。ベルンのことだから解放せずに次々とバトラに難問を突きつけていじめ抜いたり、あるいはエンジにおかしなことを吹き込んでゲームを最後にかき回してくれる程度のことはするんじゃないかと思ってた。ベルンのことを世界で誰よりも知っているつもりでいたのに。
That was once upon a time there, Lamb. Once
予
upon a
想が
time.
外れてがっかりよ。
言うわね。でも安心して。やはりあんたは私のことを世界で一番理解しているのは間違いないのだから。
そりゃそうよ。このラムダデルタ様は全宇宙で一番ベルンのことを愛してて大好きで理解しちゃってるんだから。
That caught on my mic, didn't it? There's a trio of motorcycles going past my fucking window. God damn it. Even though I have a fucking filter on it. Son of a bitch. Anyway. Lambda Delta was flustered by Bernkastel's apparently friendly words, which were very rare coming from her.
バトラ様、ご歓談中失礼いたします。
Yes, Genji, what is it?
エンジェ様がお帰りになりました。
Oh.
おお、帰ってきたか。
Okay.
よかった。無事か。
雨に少し濡れてしまったようで、今熊沢がタオルを用意しております。
When Battler heard this, he breathed a sigh of relief. Then he turned to face Bernkastel, showing her a forced smile, as though apologizing for still suspecting her just a little bit. Bernkastel showed no reaction and simply continued to wear a blank expression with a slight smile.
エンジェ様のお帰りでございます。
ただいま。
バトラ、エンジェが帰ったぞ。
エンジェ、よかった。心配したぜ。
You stared at the Battler as he, I don't know why I said though, as he dashed towards her with a relieved smile. Angie's expression seemed somehow indifferent.
バトラって、
Rude.
あんたのことを私が鎖か何かで岩蝋に吊るしてたとでも思ったみたいよ。
I mean, that is something you would do.
いやいや、そこまでは思ってなかったぜ。
Really?
ベルンカステルの友人の家で紅茶をごちそうになってただけよ。 なかなか美味しかったわ。
味噌とか梅干しは入ってなかったか？
入ってるわけないでしょ。
As Angie spoke bluntly, she walked right past her brother and exchanged a few whispered words with Bernkastel. Damn. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Come on now.
どうしたバトラー？
ああ、いや、なんでもない。
If he said he was lonely because his little sister was being so cold, Bito would either laugh at him or scratch him. Scratch him? Why scratch? What? Excuse me? You want to tell me something there? After all, Angie was a girl at that age. Really? Okay. Nope. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. He might be in a bad mood for reasons a boy like him couldn't understand. Taking note of this, and having satisfied himself that Angie was okay, he made to walk away.
バトラー、エンジェが呼んでいるぞ。
Okay, what do you want?
ああ、すまん。
さっきから呼んでるわよ。無視しないで。
I'm about to slap this bitch silly. What the fuck?
別に無視してたわけじゃねえぜ。
And now I hear the rain outside. Okay. Oh boy, the mood is shifting.
なんだよお前。さっきから機嫌が悪いぞ。
大方、ベルンカステル教に珍しい紅茶とでも偽られて、おかしなものを飲まされたせいだろう。
あんたに用はないわ。
Oof.
ちょっと引っ込んでて。
Oh, it's gonna be like that now, huh? Oh, shit. Alright.
お兄ちゃんと二人で話がしたいの。
そうはいかぬぞ。
And she
わら
put
わ
on
は
that
こう見えて
face.
も両親
Alright.
夫人。バトラに関してはすでにそなたよりもわらわの方が。
悪い、ベアト。
Oh.
少しだけ席を外してくれるか。
Oof. This is actually pretty fucking awkward. By now, Battler realized that Angie's issue was more than just a slight bad mood. Bito puffed out her cheeks as though she wanted to say something more. Oh, pouting. Bito, oh, it's continuing on, okay. However, she just let it out with a sigh and walked away. That's weird wording, but okay. Okay.
これでいいか。
ええ、だってこれは私とお兄ちゃんのゲームでしょ。
Just coming right out with it, huh? No bullshit.
プレイヤーは私、ゲームマスターはお兄ちゃん。
And you're still giving that attitude, even knowing that. So cute.
私たちの間にいくつ駒が入り込もうと、結局は私とお兄ちゃんとの直接の戦いであることに何の変わりもない。
まあ、確かに俺がゲームマスターだが、別にお前と戦ってるわけじゃないぞ。この最後のゲームは、お前を1986年のロッケン島に招待するために開いたものだ。
ゲームは勝敗を決するために行われるものよ。敵と味方が揃って初めてゲームと呼ぶ。そこをごまかさないで。
お前、何を言い出すんだ。
すっかり騙されていたわ。
Okay, I don't like this in-game music at all. What the hell?
私も最初は
お兄ちゃんが1986年のあの日に招待してくれるのだと思ってた。
Oh boy.
でも違う。これは全部お兄ちゃんの茶番じゃない。
Never mind, it picks up, it's good, it's okay, it's okay.
私を煙に巻いて孤独な未来へ安っぽい温かさを手土産に追い返そうとしているだけじゃない。私は最初から求めてるわ。あの日ロッケン島で何があったのか、それに対するお兄ちゃんの答えがこのゲーム、この甘ったるい幻想パーティー。私の問いに対するお兄ちゃんの答えはもはや明白だわ。私は真実が知りたい。そしてお兄ちゃんに教える気はない。
エンジェいいか、そうじゃない。
ごまかさないで。これは私とお兄ちゃんの最後の戦いのゲームだったのよ。
I'm gonna shut off the music. There we go. Because the in-game music is like banging, man. Holy fuck, it's actually really good.
私はあの日の真実を求める。そしてお兄ちゃんはあの日の真実を幻想で覆い隠そうとしてる。何も変わらない。お兄ちゃんとベアトが戦ってた時と何も構図は変わらないのよ。もうすぐで私はお兄ちゃんに全てをうやむやにされたままゲーム版を追い出されるところだった。おあいにくね、私はもうこのゲームは私とお兄ちゃんの戦いであることを理解してるの。もうこれ以上は簡単に騙せると思わないことね。
Oof. Angie shouts tore apart the peaceful atmosphere. The family members and illusions gulped and watched the scene, wondering what was going on. Vito tried to run up to Battler, but he motioned for her to stay back.
何が望みなんだ。
最初からただ一つ、1986年のロッケン島の真実、それだけを私は求めてる。
真実は猫箱の中に封じられてる。猫箱の外のお前にはたどり着けない。
だからこの甘ったるい幻想で私をごまかそうと。
確かにこれは幻想だ。だがお前にこの楽しい雰囲気を、親族の和気あいあいとした気持ちを思い出してほしかった。あの日あの島で何があったかじゃない。お前が忘れてしまった親族会議の温かな雰囲気を思い出してほしかったんだ。
それはお兄ちゃんが押し付ける一方的な幻想よ。
I don't think it is.
私はそれを断固拒否する、拒絶する。
1986年の真実など存在しない。猫箱の中は虚無だ。お前はありもしないものを求めてる。
私はもう騙されないわよ。存在するのよ、あの日の真実は。それは唯一の生還者によって書き残され現存している。
Battler's expression faltered for just an instant, and Angie didn't miss it. So he was hiding it after all. Oni-chan has been hiding the book of the single truth from me.
エヴァおばさん、
Oh boy.
あんたが死んでから私は初めて感謝するわ。あんたがしっかりとあの日の真実を書き残してくれていたおかげで、私は真実を知る最後の機会を得た。
エンジェちゃん聞いて。あの日記はおばさんのデタラメが書いてあるだけで何の意味も。
ごまかしは不要よ。あんたの日記にはあの日の真実が記されているとすでに赤き真実で断じられているのよ。
バカな。ゲームマスターのバトラー以外の誰が赤き真実を使えるというのか。
ハウアウローラね。
正解よ。一なる真実の書は1998年という未来世界の存在。その中身に赤き真実で保証を与えるという大役が他の誰にできるっていうの？ベルンカステルは全てを教えてくれたわ。私はもうお兄ちゃんに騙されない。私が欲しいのは甘ったるい幻想じゃない、本当の真実。そしてそれをいくら1986年のお兄ちゃんが覆い隠そうとも1998年の私には暴くことができる。なぜなら1986年のベアトリーチェがお兄ちゃんで、私は1998年のベアトリーチェだから。
Oof. A cyclone rose up around Angie. It was a golden swirl of gold butterflies, just like the golden witch Beatrice.
我こそは
Oh shit!
1998年の最後の黄金の魔女エンジェ・ベアトリーチェ。
Damn, son. Alright, that's not bad, that's not bad. Did it change here too? Oh my god, it did. ANGE-Beatrice, the witch who rules over the future in the year 1998. She stands completely on the outside of the cat box, making her entirely different from all of the other witches. Just what will she find in this final game?
過去の魔女は決して未来の魔女には勝てない。
Oh shit! The cyclone of gold broke apart, and as gold leaves scattered across the room, the final witch, who would inherit Beatrice's name in the future, appeared.
エンジェ・ベアトリーチェ。
あんたは黄金と無限の魔女。
Hold on, I'm gonna change the title. Boom. Okay.
私は違う。黄金と真実の魔女。いかなる幻想も私を拒むことはできないわ。さあ、お兄ちゃんの退屈なパーティーはもうおしまい。ここからは私のパーティーになるわ。パーティーを賑わせるゲームだって用意してきた。
Oh god, oh no, 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 not another game, please.
よろしくね、エヴァおばさん。
Oh shit.
え？
Yeah, what? No, please! Stop! When Angie snapped her fingers, she vanished along with a swirl of gold butterflies. Replacing her in the middle of that cyclone was a girl wearing a dress, bowing modestly. Oh my no! God damn it. Son of a bitch.
お前は
失礼しちゃう話よね。
Hi.
私にだけパーティーの招待状がないなんて。
そなたエヴァ。
私はロッケン島の唯一の生還者。そして1986年から1998年まで黄金と無限の魔女を名乗る未来の魔女。バトラ君の甘ったるい幻想なんて未来の世界では湖面に落ちる一粒の雪より儚いわ。さあ楽しんでちょうだい。さあさあ思い出してごらんなさい。あなたたちの無限の推理を。
Alrighty then. I'm gonna go ahead and I need to quickly go to the restroom. So quickly, boink. Yeah. Start up the music again. Alright. I will be right on back. Alrighty, I am back. Let me shut off this music. Restore this. I think everything is good now. Alright. Switch over to this, and we're good to go. Whoops. Nope. Hold up. There we go. Oh crap, I didn't read that. When Eva held her hands to the heavens, light gathered there and took the form of a bottle. Yes, a bottle. A glass bottle with no label. There was no alcohol inside. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Sealed within it was a fragment that let off a pale, sinister light.
Battler! それはまずい!
Oh boy.
割らせてはならぬ!
Oh, you evil bitch.
さあ、ショータイム!
The bottle was slammed against the floor and smashed into pieces. As soon as the fragment within it touched the outside air, it flashed white and burst. At first it seemed that nothing had happened. Uh-oh. However, Eva grinned at them before becoming a cloud of gold butterflies. There's no gold there, but anyway. And vanishing. At some point, Bernkastel must have vanished as well.
あいつ、何をしやがったんだ?
Oh boy.
おそらく未来の世界より持ち帰ったかけらだ。
Okay. And?
未来の猫箱の中身とでも言おうか。
The contents of the cat box in the future. What?
つまりどういうことだ? なんだ?
At that moment, they heard a thundering roar. It was as though large chunks of hail had started falling everywhere. An earthquake accompanied that noise and the whole mansion creaked. Is it the explosion? Dust began to fall from the ceiling. At the same time, it seemed as though the curtain-covering window glowed with a pale light. I'm actually fucking confused. I don't know what's happening. I need an adult. What is it? Everyone rushed to the window in response to her voice. Of course, Battler and Beto went too. Okay, and? What the fuck? Then they drew the curtains, looked at the scene outside, and were stunned into silence. Right now is not really the time, Kinzo. Please, keep in your pants. Kinzo's words echoed the first impression felt by all who looked out at the ceiling beyond the windows.
美しいものが無害とは限らね
え。美しいなんとかにはトゲがあるのはお約束ね。
Though everyone found the scene beautiful, they all sensed impending misfortune from it. What is it, goddammit? Outside the window, countless small objects, pale glowing fragments of crystals, lay strewn about everywhere like fallen hail. The word fantastical perfectly summed up the scene that lay before them in the glowing rose garden. What?
おい、あそこに誰かいるぜ。いや、あの光るかけらから人影が生え出してる。煉獄の七姉妹、戦闘態勢。
With those words of Lucifer's, everyone's finally realized that they were being surrounded by danger. Danger! Really? These guys? Come on now. God damn it. God damn it all. Oh god, it's lagging! Why? I saw that. Why was it lagging like that? I don't get it. One by one, the countless fragments shook and burst, and large, dark bodies rose up from inside each. Okay. They were giants with goat heads. Great! One after another, they appeared from the insides of the broken fragments. Well, shit. Those fragments lay all over the rose garden in vast numbers and made the ground glow, so that everyone inside was forced to shudder.
45全集警戒。
レーダーが真っ白です。ジャミングされてるか、もしくは乱反射無数、敵数確認不能。
Even as she said this, the glowing rose garden outside the window was being filled with giant goats. This is Goat Simulator now, bitch. The fragments carrying the goats weren't just in the rose garden. They were spread evenly across the entire island. Not just the rose garden, but the entire area around the mansion was being covered with goats by now.
緊急。
包囲されたものと申し上げたてまつる。
見りゃわかるぜ。見りゃよ。
A little late. A little late.
どうするの、バトラー。
招待状がねえ客ならお引き取り。こいつらは何者なんだ。ベアトのとこの従者ってわけじゃなさそうだな。
ヤギの姿はこのゲーム版の駒の形を模倣しただけのことでしょう。リーチやリーヤの眷属じゃないわ。もっと厄介な何かよ。
なるほど。ボトルメッセージの具現化というわけですか。
ボトルメッセージ。 ベアトの
違うな。こいつは未来の住人たちの妄想のかけらだ。
Oh god. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, that's unfortunate.
猫箱はそのうちに無限を秘める。その結果、箱の外の住人たちはその中身を無限に想像することが許される。その無限の妄想がこやつらの正体だろう。
あのヤギたちは私たちをどうするつもりでしょう。
Don't think about it, Natsui, please.
仲良く握手ができる雰囲気には見えへんで。
あいつらは私たちがこの島でどんな惨劇が繰り広げられたかを勝手にでっち上げてはルフして回る最悪の連中よ。私が真実を語らないことを面白がり、勝手に次々と惨劇を生み出して。
なるほど。1986年の猫箱を勝手に妄想する未来のかけらたち。
未来世界にはありとあらゆる解釈が存在します。それらは私たちが否定しない限り、全てが全て真実だと言い張り、この島に居座り続けるのです。
Well, shit.
これは厄介なことになったね。
私たちは包囲され、絶対絶命のピンチというわけだわ。
Yay! Just what I wanted. Thank you.
あいつら何をしているんだ。
Oh god, what are they doing?
食べてるよ。何か食べてる。
バラを食べている。
Why? The crowd of goats was, squirming about and doing something. If you looked closely, you could see them sticking their heads into rose bushes and munching away. Okay, why? And it wasn't just rose bushes. Okay, that's pretty. Thank you. Yep, okay. Light poles, the bricks on the flower beds, and even the stone paving itself. They were biting all of it. Oh, they're here to consume the whole fucking island. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Almost as if they were trying to eat up the whole island.
違う。あれはただ食べてるんじゃない。
They're consuming.
食べているんじゃなければ一体何だと。
あれは食っているのではない。侵食し削り取っているのだ。このゲーム版そのものをな。
ゲーム版を食うだと。
未来の世界では誰もが今日の私たちは惨劇に飲み込まれたと信じてる。
That's right. Yep. And so this island shouldn't be existing right now.
だから彼らは和やかに過ごす私たちの真実を認めないの。
Damn.
過去の真実は未来の真実の前に劣る。あのヤギたちの無慈悲なる未来の顎と牙は我らの真実を認めず、彼らの期待する真実で侵食するのだ。
ふざけやがって。これが俺たちの真実なんだ。勝手に未来の、それもよその奴らの期待する真実に塗り替えようとするんじゃねえ。
Oh god. That's kind of fucked up. What the fuck? The garden outside the window was now filled with too many goats to count, all chewing away. This repulsive scene stole the words from everyone's lips. They weren't stunned into silence. There was just no point in making a fuss and letting the goats know a certain fact. No point in letting them know that there was plenty of prey waiting in this bright, warm room. Prey that was softer and easier to chew than roses or brick.
Eat me up, Daddy.
What? Jesus Christ.
静かに。騒いではダメだ。
Silence, old woman.
こっちへ来ますさ。
Oh boy.
まずくありませんか。
Oh God, oh God! Why? They saw one of the newly born goats head slowly towards their window. There was already a huge swarm of them in the garden, but 'twas no surprise that when one of them looked around for new prey, it would see the light from this window. Its immense, eerie body slowly approached. As it grew closer, they could finally see it clearly. The eyes blazed, despite being cold, ruthless, reptilian. Those cruel fangs and jaws could tear apart and crush anything. Any fangs that could chew through brick would hardly have a problem chewing through humans. Its massive body had to be taller than the windows themselves. And it was lumbering towards this window. Well, nice knowing all of you.
この窓は実は後宮家特注の防弾ガラスだということは。
What a rip.
防弾程度であの巨体の剛腕が防げるとは思えぬぞ。
Look what you just had to do, Angie. Look what you did. Selfish little bitch. Oh, fucking Christ. It's always the little sister's fault, ain't it?
来た来た、かけてくる。
金系
Oh, shit.
この窓を許すことなきなりと知りたてまつれ。
The power of Cornelia's seal formed a shield around the glass. Oh, will it help? I don't know. The goat was blown back, unable to even touch the glass because of this power. Its weight made the earth tremble. They could feel that clearly even inside. But that tremor had also drawn the attention of the nearby goats. Well, fuck. A pack of goats started shuffling towards them, and a fight broke out as they each charged forward, trying to reach this new prey first. Me first! No, me first! Human flesh. Alright. The window protected by Cornelia's seal would probably be safe. However, there were many windows in the Great Hall. Yeah, there is. For the first time, those windows became a source of terror instead of sunlight. And a lovely view. What is this music?
金系、この窓を許すことなきなりと知りたてまつれ。
I feel like I'm in like a fucking Disney animated world of fucking Mickey Mouse or something. What the fuck is this shit? Gertrude sealed another window. Cool. The goats trying to break in through that one were thrown back as well. But at the same time, they heard the crash of yet another window being smashed. Oh well, good luck with that one. Scattering fragments of glass everywhere, the massive goats broke through the window frame and entered the building. Oh well, get ripped. Oh! Oh god! Oh god, go now! You're the first one to go. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This is a big bitch. This is... This is a huge ass bitch, alright? This goat massive. My boy is massive, alright? Anyway. Those words really were coming from the goat's mouth. Sure. Along with a steaming foul breath. Ew, so foul. Ew. However, didn't get a chance to say any more. Oh god. Oh god, flashing lights. Forehead, neck, and shoulder. Chest, side, gut, and knee. The stakes of the seven sisters buried themselves in deep. Oh yeah. One after another. Say it again. Oh god, oh god! Yo, you're covering up 90% of the fucking screen, man. What the fuck? The other windows shattered one after another, and several goats squeezed their way through the window frames. Oh, okay. No. These big-ass motherfuckers cannot squeeze through the fucking window. They would have to tear out the whole window and smash through the wall. Okay? Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah, nah. Okay. Squeeze through the window. Baka loco. Their mouths were still stuffed with the bricks they had just been snacking upon on. Oh, well, okay. Each time they chewed, it made a ghastly sound, like bones being crushed. I did not imagine something like this would happen this chapter. I don't know how I feel about it, but
待ちな。ドンパチやっても、さらに騒ぎで他のヤギたちを呼び寄せちまうだけだ。
What are they supposed to? What are they supposed to do then?
2階へ逃れるのだ。
Oh yeah, that'll help.
階段を封印すれば時間も稼げよう。
Not really.
みんな、大階段を上がれ。急げ。
After sniffing noisily as though scanning the smells around them, the goats started chewing on whatever chairs, tables, or curtains were close by. Okay. The goats would chew anything to bits, as long as it was near them. If the others were careful not to attract the goats' attention, they would be able to escape from this place. The humans ran on up ahead onto the second floor, while the illusions were who were used to fighting guarded the rear. Okay. The goats were completely absorbed by their feast on everything in the hall. Not the portrait! Oh my god, no! You sick fucks. Why the portrait, man? Come on! By now, they were even brutally chewing away at the portrait of Beatrice, which could fairly be called the symbol of the Ushiromiya family itself. Cool.
Battler, 人間は全員2階へ避難したぞ。
よし、ドラノール、すべての階段の封印を頼む。
ガートルードたちが行います。しかし、時間稼ぎが必要です。
All over the mansion, there were loud, beating sounds that might be called a knocks, and the sound of shattering glass. Heh. Get to work. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh. Oh shit! Wait, hold up. Okay, nope, nope. I was gonna say something, but nope. I'll just keep that in my head. Thank you very much. Your duty.
助立ちするぜ。
Duty.
リオン、お前は足手まといだ。2階へ上がってろ。
でもウィル、ここは私たちに任せ、あなたは上へ。あなたにも家族を守るという仕事がありますよ。
わかりました。
The mansion was filled with the sounds of knocking, crushing, smashing, and chewing. The goats and their wave of destruction was drawing steadily closer.
バトラ卿、ガートルードたちが別階段の封鎖を完了しました。残る階段はこの大階段だけです。あっちの階段はちっちゃいから早いわね。でもこの階段は大きいから時間をかけそうね。時間稼ぎが大変だわ。
Lambda Delta spoke as though it was someone else's problem. Okay. It only took a glance at her face to see that she had no intention of lending a hand at all. Bitch. Even so, Beto didn't scold her. This was a game between Battler and ANGE. Lambda Delta was only a theatergoer who had been invited. Right. Whatever. Well then, if you're not supposed to be here at all either, then you can get snacked upon as well. Fuck off. Yeah, I bet you would.
もとより、そなたは傍観者だ。助力を頼めぬのは残念だがな。
気を使ってんだろ。俺たちの見せ場を奪わないために。
そういうことにしておきましょう。
Yeah. As a Voyager witch, Lambda Delta could retreat from this game board of battlers if she wanted to. In other words, she was the only one who wasn't in trouble now.
じゃあね、ベルンとあんたたちのゲーム見届けさせてもらうわ。
Okay.
応援してるからね。
ポップコーンを食べながら。
もちろん、今日は醤油バター味にするわ。
Yeah. Lambda Delta vanished with a pop. As soon as she did, a black hole appeared up in midair and Gap fell out of it.
バトラ、リーチェ、ちょっと来てくれる？多分、見た方がいいものよ。
今すぐにか。
ええ。
行こうぞ、みんな。ここを頼むぞ。
When Gap snapped her fingers, a large hole opened up under Battler and Beto, swallowing them both. They were spat out into an inky blackness. Nice. Both of them were floating in the night sky. Rokkenjima lay far beneath them. And as soon as they realized this, they shuddered.
これは
群れじゃねえ。こりゃ海だな。
A sea of goats! OMG. Damn. Alright. It was no longer a crowd of goats, but an entire sea of them. Just as Rokkenjima poked out from the ocean, the mansion was now poking out from a sea of goats.
未来人ってすごいわ。一体この島での惨劇をどれだけ大勢が妄想したというのかしらね。
Millions.
猫箱の外の寝言に過ぎぬわ。一掃してくれようぞ。
それからあれを見て。分かりにくいと思うけど海岸線を見て。
海岸線？
船着き場が分かりやすいわ。よく見て分かる。
まさか。
ああ、多分そのまさかだな。
What?
あいつら食ってやがるんだ。島ごとな。
Huh. Right.
さあさあおいでなさい、未来のかけらたち。
虚飾を幻想をまやかしをすべて食らい尽くしちゃえば。
As Eva yelled this to the heavens, hovering above the raging sea, hail fell down with a pale glow. Each was an unlabeled bottle with a fragment inside. Oh, you're all fucked, so might as well just, you know, dive yourself into a goat. They poured onto the island, were smashed to bits, and the fragments inside them scattered everywhere. Every now and then the fragments would split into two, then split into two again, and every single one of them burst and gave birth to a massive goat. That's... my imagination just, you know, it went wild. To say it was like bamboo shoots springing up after the rain would be a vast understatement. The goats wreathed about like bubbling, boiling water in a pot. They ate away at everything they saw. They didn't just eat the harbor, but the trees and rocks, the entire coastline itself. Hundreds, thousands, no, tens of thousands of goats continued to eat. Okay. They were chewing away at every bit of Rokkenjima, of this final game that Battler had prepared. Why would Angie want this? Oh my god, she's a sick fuck.
悪いわね、バトラ君。ミラーはこの島に惨劇を望んでいるの。エンジェだって真実を望んでる。虚飾も幻想もまやかしもすべて食らい尽くしてあげるわ。
Battler, your sister needs to get her fucking mind checked. Damn, she's a sick fucker. By now, Battler and the others had to admit it. The future wanted a tragedy. Even if the truth of this island had been a gentle, peaceful thing, the future didn't want that. They want tragedy. Damn it. The truth they wanted was painting over the past.
過去など儚いものよ。猫箱さえも食い破る。
なんて奴らなんだ。俺たちをそんなにも惨劇にぶち込みたいってのかよ。
私が見せたかったのはこれでおしまい。戦況の判断に役立ったならいいんだけど。
ああ、ありがとう。おかげで最悪の気分だ。
じゃあ次は書斎に行ってちょうだい。ゴールドスミスが呼んでるわ。
Yap snapped her fingers, and another black hole swallowed them up and spat them out in the study room. Hello, Grandpa.
ガープめ、落とすならベッドの上にしろというのだ。
じいさま、まずいぜ。俺たちは完全に逃げ場なしだ。
分かっておる。そしてこのまま立てこもってやり過ごすこともかなうまい。
ロノウェたちはある程度の時間を稼ぐだろうが、それも一時だろう。
If they just holed up in the mansion, it would only be a matter of time before the swarm of goats got them. Yeah, no shit. Trying to repel a few of the goats barging into the mansion would be like using a cup to boil water from a boat with a hole in it. Pretty damn useless.
しばらくは防戦できるだろうが、それも時間の問題よ。
その防戦の間に何かの手を打たなきゃな。
It's actually getting warmer in here. I might have to turn on my AC.
逃げるか。どこへ。ゲーム版の外へ逃げる方法はあるのか。
ゲーム版の外は我らの領地の外側よ。 後悔者の魔女でなければ出ることは叶わぬ。
Only Bernkastel and Lambda Delta could do it. However, there was no way Bernkastel would help. Even Lamb had already announced that she would be only an observer instead of lending a hand. Just think upon that while I drink some water. Evil!
逃げ場なしか。
いや、一箇所だけあ
る。どこに？
黄金鏡だ。
なるほど、もはやそれしかあるまいか。
うん。黄金鏡はこのゲーム盤の上で最も不可侵な場所だ。逃れるならそこしかあるまい。
猫箱すら食い破るやつらよ。黄金鏡とていつ食い破ってくるかわからないわね。
どうするバトラーよ。
即決する。撤退だ。決断が遅れればそれさえ不可能になる。全員を黄金鏡へ避難させよう。黄金鏡の扉を開くにはどうすればいい？
わらわが扉を開くだけのことよ。しかしあのヤギどもの群れが凄まじき半魔法の毒素を放っておる。扉が開くのには時間がかかるぞ。
扉が開くまでこの書斎を死守しろってんだろ。やることは何も変わらねえ。
もう一つ問題がある。黄金鏡の扉は外より2人で押さねば閉じられない。
Oh god, they gotta be snacked upon. Oh, that's a big rip.
外より2人？どういうことだ？
As soon as he said this, Battler realized this must be the result of some agreement made between the three witches who are one.
普段ならばわざわざ扉を閉めることもないのだがな。今回ばかりはそうもいかぬだろう。
扉を閉める役目はお前とベアとしかおるまいぞ。
漁師の俺とベアと一番無難な人選だな。
うん、我ら2人だけならば身を守ることもなんとかなろうぞ。
よし、扉を開けてくれ。
Rita waved her pipe, leaving a golden trail behind as she sliced the air vertically. Oh shit. Damn, this is cool. Alright. Then the gap at the door to the golden land appeared. It looked like nothing more than a thin golden string hanging from the ceiling. If you looked closely, you could see that the string was getting thicker very slowly. The door to the Golden Land certainly was opening, but so slowly that you couldn't even tell if you weren't careful. At this rate, it would probably take quite some time before it grew big enough to let a person through.
じい様とガープはこの本丸の守りを頼む。
外壁をよじ登ってくるヤギどもが現れるかもしれんしな。
心得た。我がライフルは獲物を求めておるわ。
Oh shit, Kinzo! Why?
了解よ。そいつらを奈落の穴に落として遊んでるわ。
Hey, there you go. Oh. Oh. Okay. A giant was sliced at an angle, split into two parts, and fell to the floor, showering it with a filthy, dark blood and guts.
お見事です。
次は譲ってやる。
Oh god, those two. Fucking Christ, man. Countless massive goats, which had forced their way in from rooms and windows all across the mansion, wandered about in search of something to chew. Oh shit! Several of the goats noticed the group of people huddled around the staircase and lumbered closer. But they were pulverized by merciless attacks. Runaway shields easily halted the charging goats, and Virgilia's magic spears were pinning the giants against the walls. The laners and Will's blades were also slicing easily through the goats. The pinpoint strikes of the Seven Sisters of Purgatory could pierce the vitals and finish off any opponent, no matter how large. The Chiester sisters were holding their own too. Cool. They had blasted enough goats to bits with one shot from their high caliber firearms that you couldn't count the kills with both hands. Given a limited number of opponents, they were more than a match for these goats. However, they weren't just up against a crowd, but an entire ocean, and fuck my ass silly, because holy fuck, that car outside was very loud. I hope that guy crashes. I hope he dies? I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway. It was like a pedal. Pedal? Those aren't D's. These are D's. What? Oh my fucking god. Okay. It was like a... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, okay? It was like a pebble trying to face the approaching waves of a stormy sea. B's and B's and D's and B's. Okay, I'm done. Oh boy. Oh my god, Lucifer. Oh my god. The hall was filled with massive goat corpses. As if in fear of the sight, the goats that came in one after another formed a wall, keeping their distance. That's right, bitches! Back off! Yo, this music be jammin' and bamming and alright hammin'. Oh yeah! Woo! Oh my god, such creeps. Oh god, that's actually creepy. Oh god. The goats surrounded them at a distance, whispering. Then they nodded at each other as though deciding something, and the whole group stirred. Okay, what are they doing? It almost looks like they're lining up in a different order. Oh my god, they're strategizing! Oh my god! You bastards! Lucifer took aim at one of them, going for its forehead. The other six sisters followed her lead trying to pierce the vital organs all over the creature's body. However, there was no sound of pierced flesh. The seven sisters of Purgatory were knocked back, unable to cause even the smallest wound. Well, shit. The goats kept whispering the same thing over and over as they slowly approached the seven sisters. All of them whispered unanimously. Ah. The anti-magic toxin. Yeah. You bastards! Oh my god, how rude. As they whispered curses that denied the seven sisters' existence, the goats lumbered closer.
Yagi domo, kyouiku shite yaru!
The golden bows of the Chester troops mowed down the wall of the goats with a shower of bright golden bullets. There's a few select words in there that I choose not to line up with each other, but okay. Phrasing and all that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway. Some of the goats were torn to pieces, but some of them seemed completely unaffected. Then the goats who were uninjured all whispered as one. Well, shit. That's unfortunate.
Doうやら
魔法を認めない連中もいっぱいいるみたいだわ。
認めないということは
魔法の攻撃が一切通用しないということだわ。それじゃあ私たちの攻撃は通用しないってこと？エンドレスナインに私たちを認めてくれなきゃ攻撃も通じないに。
そんなことが。
試してみるのが一番ですな。
Reneve stepped forward, stumped on the floor twice, and a red barrier rose up in front of him. Okay. The crowd of goats dashed into it with a terrifying force. While some goats were blown away by it, several of them slipped right through the magical barrier. Get ripped. Well, we haven't seen Angie in a while. How is she enjoying this bloodshed? How's she enjoying it? Was it all that she wished for? Sick fuck. There was no longer any point in Virgilia trying out her magic spear. Now that some of the goats had decided that her existence was fictional, she could no longer hurt them. Even these great demons and great witches, as well as high-level furniture and weapons, were overcome with fear of the crowd that surrounded them, a crowd that would not be affected by any of their attacks. Run, bitch! Run!
最後の一発まで戦うのだ。貴様らの戦士は許可しない。
Oh God! Oh, now they're screaming at me. Okay. Hi. A shriek from one of the goats became a signal for the wall of them to break. They pushed forward with gaping mouths and foul breaths, each trying to reach their prey first, trying to return these fictional creatures to nothingness. Virgilia leapt in front of and held several of the seven sisters. who had fallen on their butts. My god. Overpowered by the ferocity of the approaching goats. However, even Virgilia was a fictional creature to these goats. They could chew right through her like cotton candy. Oh god, why you gotta say it like that, man? Oh, Runaway. Oh, I love you. Runaway threw himself at the oncoming goats. Even he would be chewed apart easily. Knowing this, Runaway leapt forward. Hell yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
魔法が通じずともこのロノ忠義に熱き熱血漢である事実は揺らぎません。ましてや不女子を見捨てることがあるとお思いで。
Runaway slammed his right fist into the side of the goat's face. As soon as he pulled it back, he swung his left leg into the goat's gut, then spun around into a reverse roundhouse that caught the goat again. Runaway knew he could do less damage than a mosquito bite against those who didn't accept his existence. This was the height of the anti-magic defensive power, Endless Nine. The goat swung its log-like fist with a sound like a storm. Runaway dodged by a hair. Had he been an instant slower... Huh? No, I read that right. What the fuck? I don't know why, but it feels off to me. Whatever. Anyway, that massive arm would have crushed his head like glass. Jesus.
このロノウェ、ご婦人のピンチを前にはついつい奮い立ってしまいます。
Yeah!
私の悪い癖。
That's why everybody liked Runaway. Runaway grinned and tried to act tough. He had already sacrificed all he had. There was nothing he could do here and now, except become a shield to buy time. He had already chosen to abandon his life for this. Ah. Man, I need water. I need water bad. It's empty. My cup is empty. Oh boy. The goats kept coming, trying to feast on Runaway. None had any pretensions of making this a one-on-one fight. Nothing mattered except chewing apart fantasy. Even just a nibble. As they gnashed those ruthless jaws and fangs, they closed in around Runaway. Runaway's foot hit something, and he stumbled. Uh-oh. At the same instant, several massive arms reached out and lifted him up. It's been good, my man. It's been good.
Siesta! 何をしてるのよ! 撃ちなさいよ! 撃ってどうにかなるなら、もう撃ってるに。
皆さん、どうかお下がりを。私を夢中でかじる間は、多少は時間が稼げるでしょう。
Damn!
しかしこのロの上、少し小骨が多いかもしれませんぞ。
An elbow rammed itself into the massive, hideous jaws that were trying to chew Runaway's head. Of course, the goat did moan, but that did nothing but deprive just one goat of his right to the first bite of Runaway's head. Many jaws opened wide, trying to crush him and throw him down into those heartless stomachs, which would permit no cheerful illusions to exist. All of the many arms that lifted Runaway up were sliced off. The seven sisters used this chance to fly forward and grab Runaway, dragging him back.
ミステリーとおっしゃった方はどなたですか?
Oh god, you got fucked up now, there goats!
ドラノールの刃は通じるの?
そうか、相手がミステリーを主張するのなら。
Blood red longsword in hand, Delana slowly walked forward. Behind her walked Will, tapping his back. What? Tapping his back with his black blade.
ファンタジーじゃねえってなら聞こうじゃねえか、お前らの推理。
皆さんのご考説、とても楽しみです。
The crowd of goats stepped back. Though they had been so vicious against the illusions, they stepped back when faced with this pair wielding swords of mystery.
このゲーム版で行われた密室殺人の数々、どれからでも受けて立ちましょう。
違うぜ、受けて立つのは俺らじゃね
え。そうでした。ミステリーとは挑むもの。なぜに私たちが受けて立たねばというのか。
分かってんだろうな、お前ら。
You're the ones in the hot seat now.
Woo, Daddy! Oh boy! Oh god, dual wielding! Oh baby!
Blue Truth cut the goats apart. That Blue Truth dwelt within each and every one of the riddles from Bito's games so far. What about the closed rooms with the Chang? First game, second Twilight. What about the closed room with the chapel? Second game, first Twilight. What about the trick to killing Nanjo? Third game, ninth Twilight. There was no end to the blades. The countless riddles Beatrice had left behind became blades, challenges that tore the goats apart. If they wanted to deny fantasy, they would have to make a counter-argument. They would have to deal with every single trick as a mystery. However, while most of the goats called themselves anti-fantasy, they hadn't thought up of any answers for the mystery. Though every now and then, goats with answers did appear. Oh.
Knox 第1条。犯人は物語当初の登場人物以外は禁ず。共犯でない複数の犯人が存在して、偶然にも一人の犯人のかのように。
Oh shit, what was that? What the fuck? Damn.
真犯人が複数であることを禁ず。
Well,
つまんねえだろ、そんなミステリー。だから俺は思うぜ。ミステリーはもっと自由であるべきだとな。
ノックスに次回もバンダイに20足も時代をくれ。
How dare you! Oh my god!
ミステリーの定員が時代によってことごとなるはず。
こいつら開き直りやがった。
やはり私たちは時代遅れということなのでしょう。
なら俺たちを納得させる推理を聞かせてみやがれ。
いざ来たれ。
The whole crowd of goats charged them. In their fangs, each of them carried theories to crush Bito's closed rooms. The bodies of these goats differed from those who had become corpses so easily. They had mystery-style answers to several closed rooms, though it would take several blade hits to give them a fatal wound. However, Bito had left many blades behind. All of them were exceedingly sharp, so the pair of inquisitors didn't think this would be a desperate battle. This is mystery. The goal is to use all your imagination and knowledge to challenge each of the riddles head-on. Doing so is the greatest pleasure of the mystery genre. So they laughed. Both Will and Delana laughed, with smiles of admiration at the theories the goats had put everything they had into. They could oh my god, my throat. They countered with blades from all the closed rooms. The crowd of goats was no longer an encirclement, but a great wave threatening to swallow the pair up. And yet the pair repelled the enemy without giving an inch. They resisted firmly, cutting through the wave of wailing goats. It was like an ice-breaking ship knocking a path through a frozen sea.
Knox 第3条秘密の通路の存在を禁ず。
秘密の集合を使用後溶接して使用不可能にしたため検証時秘密の通路は存在してるのは存在してなくて。
Knox 第8条提示されない手がかりでの解決を禁ず。
Look at that curve, baby! Holy shit. I like it. Okay, cool. Cool. Holy shit.
これは全て狂言殺人で誰も死亡していない。だから密室は全て自傷犠牲者に放置された。
The laner hesitated for just an instant. After all, this cliched and simple theory managed to get around both Bito's closed rooms and the Knox commandments. Oh my god, why? Words, please! The laner saw nothingness inside the ghost's massive jaws.
Dine 第7則死体なき事件であることを禁ず。
The ghost's jaws seemed to close around Delaner's head. However, the upper and lower jaws were no longer connected, so the upper half merely slid off to the side.
ダイノックスも狂言殺人までは封じ損ねたな。
Ouch.
殺人以外のミステリーも立派なミステリーです。
The goats weren't able to back off and let the pair have a nice long chat about the mystery genre.
The next massive figure immediately enveloped them. Oh my god. Don't hurt them, please. Will's blade drew a diagonal slash across its chest, but it only cut through its clothes, leaving no wound. Elena also hit it with her long sword, but still, it just cut its clothes without leaving a mark on its body. Uh-oh. Could this goat have a theory that doesn't violate Knox or Dine? Oh yeah, what's that? In an attempt to stop the goat from saying any more, Will and Delana hit it with blades from every closed room, as well as sticks from the 10 Commandments and the 20 Rules, but none of them had any effect. Slowly, the goat clenched its massive fists together and raised them up high. With a roar, Will slammed into the goat giant with his body. Though its massive bulk bent back slightly, Will was still leaping into a death trap. However, if he hadn't done so, he wouldn't have been able to protect Delana. Oofa! The goat grabbed Will. It lifted him up and held him high in the air. It was like a little kid showing off his favorite toy and waving it around. The goat's massive hands closed on Will like a vice. All of the bones in Will's body were creaking. Oh, it's not voiced. Huh. Oh well. Thinking is just a waste of time. Will's head was lowered, so his face couldn't be seen. However, the arm of the goat holding him was shaking. The embrace of those log-sized arms with superhuman strength was being slowly pushed away by Will's shaking arms.
勝ち負けじゃねえだろ。それでも戦う気高さを誇るもんだろ。
The goat's arms were now spread wide, and it looked as though Will was now the one pushing it back. Will's face was covered in shadow and couldn't be seen.
お前のようなミステリーをする気もねえのにミステリーを語るやつがよ、俺は一番気に入られんだよ。
Will slammed his forehead into the goat's now unprotected head.
ミステリーを語るなら思考で戦う姿勢を誇れ。ミステリーを語るなら二度と思考の停止を誇らしげに語るんじゃね
え。Will hit it with his head over and over again. His forehead had been torn apart by the goat's fangs, but he kept on hitting it. Dine and Knox may be behind the times. The mystery genre does progress with time, just like the world around it. However, there's one thing that never changes. That is pride. What is a knight proud of? Not victory. He's proud of his courage, which lets him stand up to anyone without fear. Will couldn't forgive the kind of coward who could turn tail from a fight and then brag about it. People who call themselves mystery readers but who have no pride are the only people Will just can't stand. The goat, unable to put up with this anymore, threw Will down to the floor. Then he lifted his fists again, determined to crush Will to pieces this time.
キラ、お前は俺を叩き潰すだろうよ。だがそれはお前の勝利じゃねえ。お前は自らのプライドを自らの手で叩き潰すんだよ。
こんなもんミステリーじゃない。推理の必要もない。考えるだけ時間の無駄死ね死ね死ね。
A fist like a cannonball swinging down towards him was the very last thing Will saw before he shut his eyes. Oh shit. Oh god! That was very loud. That was loud in my ears. Oh god. Battler smashed his fist into the goat's mouth. His smashed teeth bounced off the ceiling.
バトラ様。思考停止ってことはミステリーであることを諦めたってことだぜ。ってことはお前にとってはこのゲームはファンタジーってことだな。
Battler lifted up his arm. Realizing this was a signal, Lucifer and Chester 00 jumped.
思考を止めたならお前はもう舞台の上にいるべき役者じゃねえ。偉そうに語ってないで観覧席でポップコーンでも食ってろよ。
The goat lifted his fist again, then swung it down at the Battler like a hammer.
ファンタジーに屈したなら
ただの的でしかないに。
それはすなわち私たちの存在を認めるも同じということ。
敵識別を開始。魔法攻撃可能な個体を HMD にマーキング。
ファンタジーに屈服してる子は私たちが相手してあげる。
推理があるならば我らが伺いましょう。
そういう輩は大歓迎だぜ。敬意を示して全力で受け止めてやらあ。
おっと、しかしここはバトラ様の見せ場のようですな。
ミステリーもファンタジーも お前ら自慢のご公説をゆっくりと拝聴してえところだがな。しかし今回はお前らのゲームじゃない。お前ら未来のかけらがどんなに否定しようとも、俺は折れるわけにはいかねえんだよ。
Oh shit. A golden glint gathered in Battler's hand. It was so bright that the whole hall was bathed in gold. Golden butterflies flitted about, as though the whole room was being swallowed up by the golden land. Oh ho 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 ho! My boy! My boy! Yeah! Battler lifted his golden longsword high.
ミステリーもファンタジーもベアとのゲームに挑む姿勢は大いに結構だ。歓迎もする。だがな、俺のこの最後のゲームの否定だけは眠る者の尊厳を傷つける。不謹慎を知れ。
A slice of the golden longsword flooded the hall with a sea of golden light. Then the whole group of goats clamoring about the hall turned into clouds of gold butterflies and scattered. Even so, only about 100 of them had been wiped out. Before long, the massive crowds of goats outside would probably be pouring in. I'm pouring in.
ガートルードたちの封印はもう少しだ。すまないが、もうしばらくここを持ちこたえてくれ。
もちろんだよ、バトラ卿。
それくらいしか私たちに見せ場はないし。
お前らも少しは戦ってもいいんだぞ。
だって
私たちは
司会者だし。
Motherfuckers. Their excessively blunt refusal drew a few strained smiles. God damn it. However, it had lessened the tension in the room just a bit. Just a little bit.
バトラ様、ここは私たちにお任せを。
That was nice.
これ以上の侵食を許しはしません。そして私たちの誰も決してかけることはありません。
無論です。なぜなら私たちもバトラ卿のゲーム版の大切な駒なのですから。
The Seven Sisters of Purgatory, the Chester Sister Corps, and the everyone else nodded forcefully.
ああ、
Great.
頼むぜ。みんな、エンジのための最後のゲーム、絶対に守るぞ。下はなんとか持ちこたえてる。
黄金鏡の扉もゆっくりと開き続けているぞ。まだ時間がかかるがな。
そういうわけだ。俺たちも時間を稼がねえとな。
The sea of goats that covered the ground below them was jostling about more and more. By now, even the sea surrounding the island had disappeared. The horizon was gone, and the chewed-up island was now floating on an eerie emptiness like space. The goats that flooded the edges of Rokkenjima seemed to be spilling off the sides.
このゲーム版はもうおしまいだな。
ゲームマスターがいてコマが揃ってさえいれば、いつかゲーム版などまた広げられる。ゲームなど人が2人揃いさえすれば何だってできるのだからな。
そうだな。エンジは一体どこへ。
例のあれはどこへ隠した。
そうだ、礼拝堂。礼拝堂はどうなってる。
まだ残っている。
The chapel looked like a white building floating in the pitch-black sea of goats. Yes, this was strange. There was no way those goats, who consumed everything, would go out of their way to avoid just the chapel.
エンジはあそこだ。
Uh-oh. And that's where he's headed? Outside the chapel was a sea of goats. Very soon, the earth around the chapel would be eaten away, and it would probably end up floating on nothing. The rampage of the goats, as they devoured everything and recited the tragedies they had imagined, was truly making a lot of noise. However, none of that reached inside the chapel. Angie finally broke the magic seal on the entrance and stepped inside. The seal was supposed to be unbreakable by anyone. However, in the face of ANGE-Beatrice, Witch of Truth, the one who sought the truth and could sweep aside all forces that prevented her from finding it. No barrier was absolute.
あれね。
A single book, tightly locked, rested on the altar. It was the hidden diary that Ushiromiya Eva had continued to write in, even in her later years. The book of the single truth. It was the one Feathering had shown her in the world of 1998. This time I have the key. I gripped the gold key that sat in my pocket, the key Oni-chan gave me. As I approached the altar, I saw that the Book of the Single Truth was wrapped in a strange bending of the light.
ベルンカステルの言っていたゲームマスターの封印とかいうやつね。
The Book of the Single Truth was sealed in something like a crystal. It was a seal made by the Game Master's authority. This was on a different level than the breakable magic seal on the chapel door. No matter how Angie used her power as a Witch of Truth, this couldn't be broken by anyone except the Game Master. However, this time Battler wasn't the only Game Master.
悪いわね、お兄ちゃん。ベルンカステルだってゲームマスター。乗っていって封印を解いてもらえばいいだけの話だわ。
Angie slowly approached the altar.
エンジェは素直にそなたの言うことを聞くだろうか。
俺の妹なら素直には聞かねえだろうな。
ならばどうする。
力ずくしかねえだろうぜ。
At that moment, a fierce impact hit the pair of them. Wait, what? Vito was flung away and Battler was sealed inside a massive crystal that extended up to the heavens.
くそ！なんだこりゃ！
バトラー！なんだこれは！
It was a barrier, a massive cage of crystal. Huh. Battler was shut. Oh, fuck. My finger! No! Shut up. Shut up. Battler, shut your mouth. Shut it! Battler was shut inside a crystal cage like a tower, so large that you had to look up to see the top. And then he said this. Okay.
そなたはどうする？これを一人で内側より破れるというのか。この結界は密室結界。誰がこんなものを。
俺に密室で挑もうとするやつなんて一人しかいねえぜ。
ERIKA?
どうやら最後の客がようやく到着したようだな。
God damn it.
まさか。
行け！エンジェを頼む！
Vito left Battler to handle this on his own and headed for the chapel. Battler took a deep breath, then smiled daringly.
待ってたぜ。退屈だったか？忘却の深淵とやらは。
The answer was a laugh.
Yeah, that's right. That laugh is enough.
元気そうじゃねえか。
退屈ではありませんでした。だって信じてましたから。
だろうな。俺も信じてたぜ。
Battler flung off the cape of the territory lord. It would only get in the way, and it would be a rude way to welcome his final guest.
あの暗い深淵は次にあなたに再会できたなら、どんなミステリーで戦ってやろうかと思案するには実にちょうどいい場所でした。
この水晶の檻は俺たちの決闘のリングってわけか。逃げ場なしのチェーンデスマッチってわけだ。
思えば私たちいっつもチェーンの密室をめぐって戦ってましたね。
ならそうするか。まさにチェーンデスマッチってわけだ。
Damn.
私に準備はありますが、あなたはどうです？
あるさ。言ったろ。俺も信じてたって。
At the same time, they both brandished their mysteries, sealing the other in a chained, closed room. Oh shit!
フルドエリカ
楽しませてもらいますよ、バトラさん。
What the fuck? Well, shit. At the same time, they were both sealed inside a closed room locked with a chain. Of course, it was easy to set and unset the chain from the inside. However, stepping into their opponent's chained room would be difficult. They were fighting to the death with two chain-closed rooms at once. There could be no better closed room duel for these two, who had battled with theories concerning chained rooms so often.
フルドエリカは自殺である、事故死である、病死である。他殺以外のあらゆる理由による死亡である。
What the fuck?
自殺じゃないです、事故死じゃないです、病死じゃないです。ちゃんと私はあなたに殺されますよ、バトラさん。
Damn.
扉の隙間よりの毒ガスによる殺害である。部屋に注水しての溺死である。部屋の空気を枯渇させての窒息死である。
毒ガスではありません、溺死ではありません、窒息死でもありません。密室殺人に毒ガス、溺死、窒息死。
おかしいだろ。面白いだろ。
グッと後ろ宮バトラは自殺である、事故死である、病死である。今度はあんたの密室を試します。
赤き真実。後ろ宮バトラは視察である。凶器はナイフ。背中にざっくりなんてどうだ。
グッと古典密室はそうでなくては。
ならお前もやってみるか。
受けて立ちましょう、赤き真実。フルドエリカは視察である。凶器はナイフ。背中にざっくり。
Copycat.
面白い。お前の密室ぶち破ってやる。
これは何の真似？
バトラは今所用で忙しい。しばしわらわがそなたの相手をしようぞ。
Damn, shit is getting so good. Oh, babe! Vito had sealed the chapel with a closed room barrier. Unless that riddle was smashed with blue truth, Angie wouldn't be able to leave. After shrugging impatiently, Angie finally faced Vito.
あんたと直接戦うのってこれが初めてなのかしら。
Yeah!
おや、そうなるか。よかろう。手合わせしようぞ。ただし ここにはバトラはおらぬ。わらわはバトラがおらぬとちょいと手加減を忘れるのでな。
あら不思議ね。私もそういう性分よ。
完全なる密室にてそなたを殺した。窓も扉も他すべてのいかなる方法をもっても外部との出入りはできぬ。
付き合ってあげるわ。あんたのゲーム復讐要求。
Repeat it! Shit. 2 hours, holy fuck. That chapter was long! Holy fuck! Stretch. Oh, we're back here. Nope, hold up, before anyone says anything. Nope. Shut up! Shut that filthy mouth of yours, you swine! Okay, anyway. Oh, shit. Okay, that might have been a little bit too far. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you for joining in if you did. And if you're watching this as a VOD, then thank you for watching nonetheless. I hope you all enjoyed it. That was one hell of a long-ass chapter, but it was a good one. Anyways, I loved it. I hope you all did as well. There was a lot of action. There was lots of action going on. And let me hold up. Get some music back going on here. Yeah, here we go. The music. All right. Is it not working? Hello, music. There we go. A little bit. All right. So thank you for joining in. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know which one of those 2 days, but either case, yeah, that's when I'll be back for another chapter. Maybe I'll do something after said chapter. Maybe get into some Grand Theft Auto or something else. I don't know. There's a lot of games that I really want to play on stream. I have a full-on list. But it's actually tough to pick one out of that list. So, yeah, I'm going to have to really think up on it. But, anyway, for now, let's just go ahead and end things here. Thank you for joining in. Stick around by clicking either the subscribe button or the follow button, or leave a like to the video if you're watching this on YouTube. And, there's links and things down below on the page, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube. Go ahead and give it a look-see. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, really. Thank you for joining in. Hope to see you all next time. If you want to catch these live when they happen, all you have to do, really, is click the link in the description. Bring you to my Twitch page, and yeah, give it a follow. Make sure the notification is on so that you can be notified on when I go live next. And that's all. Really. Damn. 2-hour stream. Didn't think I was actually going to do it. Usually I only do about an hour, hour and a half, but 2 hours. Alright. Ooh. Alright, rambling's over. That was the be right back screen, not the ending screen. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, you all know I'm ending. See you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.